Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm just gonna do an energy check for everybody. I've been kind of laying low, trying to get and keep my energy together. Been feeling kind of weird, so I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what all of that shit is about, but I'm just trying to get myself together. I think I might be dealing with some after effects from the COVID situation that everybody know I was dealing with, but for those of you who don't care, this is New World Tarot. I am Queen, and I am just going to give you guys an energy read. I'm going to start off with my Oracle deck. This is called the Sacred Rebels Oracle. Let me show y'all. Okay, so this is the Oracle deck I'm going to start with. If anything happened, then we'll just, dig in and pull out some more stuff. Got a whole arsenal over here. For those of you who are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up. And don't forget to put your notifications on always, because now I know you can choose. I just found that out recently. But let me just see what type of energy you all are in. Spirit, what type of energy is everybody in right now? What type of energy is everybody in, Spirit? Well, free from judgment, free to love is the first card that came out. So I feel like for some of you, this could be like a enlightening stage that a lot of you are feeling at this point, or you feel like you're going through something enlightening, but there's a lot of darkness around you. So you could be going through a situation where you're going through an awakening process, but there's a lot of negative energy that could be surrounding you at this point in time. So for some of you, this is going to take a little bit of thinking, meditating, maybe doing yoga, emoting, taking time to yourself, maybe going into hermit mode and just kind of disconnecting from the world so that you can get your thoughts and your mind in order. Some of you need to wash your hair. You may have dandruff flakes that are visible to the outside world. I'm gonna need you to take care of that, please, and thank you. Tell me more. All right, next we have Against the Grain. With this oracle card, I always get an energy where I feel like somebody is fighting against something. Like this could be a path that you're supposed to be on. This could be a business you're supposed to be opening up. This could be quitting a job. Excuse me. This could be starting a job. This could be a relationship. This could be something that you feel like you're fighting against. Like you may be getting all the signs, all the synchronicities, all of the messages telling you that you need to do something, but you're fighting with it. Okay, some of you could be going swimming. If you have small children, make sure you use flotation devices, like not the ones you have to hold on. I just had a vision. Not the ones you have to hold on to, but the ones that like grip your arms and go across the waist, or like maybe like life jacket like type. I just saw a vision of a young child struggling in the water. So for those of you who have little ones, if you're taking your little ones swimming, make sure you have the proper flotation devices for them. Okay. Thank you. All right. Next we have Shock of the New. For some of you, I feel like this is your throat chakra activating, opening up. This could be your creative ideas, your creative abilities pulsating. They just told me pulsating in your head. Some of you could be crying a lot or finding yourself really, really emotional at this point in time, and you're not really understanding why you're going through this emotional spell. I guess that's what we can call it. But right now is really just a time of self-reflection. We had a really, really powerful eclipse and what do you call it, retrograde, that just happened. What was it? I think the end of it was like the beginning of June. Yeah, the ending of it was like the beginning of June, but it lasted for a couple of months. So it's a very strong reflective force that is around everybody. Also, I feel like if you live in a city that has a lot of people in your city, some of you could be moving away, or you could be going to a place less populated. So if you're moving, just make sure that you check all your fluids on your vehicle, and get a maintenance check on your vehicle before you leave. Okay. And tires. Check your tires. All right. The next card we have is the Legacy of Light. Okay. So I feel like information is being downloaded from spirit to you. This could, like I said, this card always gives me the energy of ancestral, generational energy. So for some of you, this information that's being downloaded to you could have come from a family member that has passed on, somebody from the ancient of days, somebody who was around a long time ago could be passed the information on to you. So for a lot of you, you need to make sure you're getting the proper rest, you're getting the proper exercise, and you're getting the proper mental clarity, stability, mental stability. You want to make sure that you're not allowing people to come into your life and cause you chaos. Excuse my little skin removal on my face. I done exfoliated my face again until I don't have no cheek, like I always do every time I exfoliate. All right, next we have faith in the process. Okay, a lot of meditation. For those of you who pray, you could find yourself in prayer mode. You could find yourself in deep thought and deep meditation, communication with a higher being. I don't know what that is for you all. I don't come against anybody who has any type of relationship with a higher being. I just ask that I'm respected with how I feel and what I believe. But for some of you, I feel like this could be a very strong pulling of your energy, of having faith, believing, having faith, believing that something is already yours, believing that a situation is already done, believing that something that you're manifesting is already in your hands or in your bank account or whatever you're doing. But I feel like belief and faith are two very strong energies that are pulling at the populace right now. I do know that there is a lot going on in the world, and I don't know if you all know this, but when you have more than just the gift of reading tarot, a lot of this negative energy, especially when you're empathic, can take a very strong toll on your body and your mind and your emotions and your spirit and just everything. And like right now, I've definitely been very emotional. I do know why. I do. I'm not confused about that. But also, it takes a lot sometimes for me to come on here and do readings for you guys. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I haven't started back my my personal readings, is because I think that when I did it in the past, I kind of overextended myself and really didn't care for myself spiritually like I should have. You know, just like not taking my spiritual baths like I was supposed to, doing readings for whoever instead of like checking people's energy before I did it. I got some people who sent me some emails, and as soon as I looked at the email, I was like, I mean, I could just feel the energy pulsating through the email, where it's just like, no, ma'am. But we ain't gonna go there. But yeah, so I'm gonna pull out these tarot cards, and I'm gonna see what else Spirit got to say about what y'all got going on. Okay. Oh, some of y'all could be starting a garden. I just seen flowers, you know, green, leafy green veggies or whatever be sticking out the ground. The green shit. Okay, that could be anything, right? All right, Spirit, what's going on with everybody's energy? All right, the very first card. Well, let me get my 5. Let me get my sentence. Tell me more, please. Tell me more. What's going on with everybody? Well, that's a lot, Spirit. What is Louise? Oh, boy. Okay, this is a lot. All right, so let's just start with what we got here. Wow. Okay. I didn't even ask for all of this, but I guess it's just a lot going on. Okay. So the first card we have is Death. For those of you who are new to tarot, death does not always mean physical death, okay? So just bear with me. I'm going to help you out. Next to Death, we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords. Next to that, we have the Tower card. We have the Hermit. And we have the Six of Wands, okay, which will complete a sentence. Now, let me just first say this. In this row, this sentence, I like to pull 5 cards, and I call that a sentence, period, okay? There's 2 major arcana cards that are pretty serious cards, okay? The first card, Death, could mean death most of the time means the ending of something and the beginning of something. The reason why this card is a little bit alarming at this point, because it feels like something is supposed to be ending, but because people are not being watchful, observant, paying attention to the spiritual signs, listening to their intuition, this is going to be forced. This is going to be a forced situation where there's going to be some sort of a death situation. Now, because the Tower came out here, I feel like for some this will be physical, but I don't really feel that really strongly for a whole lot of people. I feel like that's for a few, that this could be an actual physical death. Yeah. Next to the Tower, we have the Hermit, which is also a major arcana. And then we have the Six of Wands, okay? Like I said, for some, that this is going to be physical, but for some, this is actually a new beginning. The only part that's weird about it is it feel like there's a struggle. Somebody is not really paying attention to the signs. Somebody is not really doing what they're supposed to be doing. This could be the majority of you or all of you not really doing what they need to be doing in order for this thing to manifest the way, because you are looking at victory and success here with the Six of Wands, but this feels like a push and pull like type of energy going on. Like I said, when I was reading the oracle cards, for some of you, you need to take some time. Like I said, go into hermit mode, yoga, meditation, whatever it is you need to do to get your mind right. And some of you are not doing that. And because you're not doing that, you're kind of missing the mark. Okay, so Spirit is kind of forcing some of us into this change that we need to make in order to bring this victory and success in, because I feel like some of you are afraid to make whatever moves that you need to make. And I feel like a lot of it is because the norm. You've kind of gotten used to your job, your spouse, your lifestyle, you know, you've gotten used to it, and now Spirit is saying, okay, I need you to change. I need you to do something really big. I need you to make a sacrifice for me. And some of you like, what you mean leave my job I've been on for 15 years? What you mean leave my man? You know, it's kind of like that, but it looks like it's something that needs to be done, and it could be causing some of you a lot of mental confusion with the Seven of Cups here. Okay, a lot of cloudy thoughts, not really being able to put your thoughts together, not really being able to get a full understanding of what it is that's happening, why Spirit is forcing this change on you. Excuse me. For some of you, this is going to be a very painful change. This is going to be a change that you're not going to like very much, but it's necessary. All right, we had a Four of Cups. This is Spirit here trying to offer you all the easy route, but as you can see from looking at the card, some of you are just, you just don't want to do it. You just don't. It is what it is. You just don't want to do it. You don't. Okay. And then we got the Two of Pentacles here. Okay, juggling not only with your thoughts, with your decisions, with being proactive, with being consistent, with being firm, with just doing, just do it like Nike. having an issue with that. Having an issue with just making a decision, following through with it. Yeah, you're scared. Yeah, it's new. Yeah, it's weird. No, you don't want to do it, but is it necessary? Is it something that's going to make you a better person? Is it something that's going to turn you into the best version of yourself? If it is, it's something that Spirit is telling you to definitely consider, even though you don't want to. Okay? Because if you don't, they just going to force you anyway. So, I mean, I'd rather die like a man than live like a coward. Okay? Shit. Fuck it. Let's do it. We got the Nine of Cups. This could cause some of you to drink a lot. Or this could cause some of you to feel like you're not really sure because you don't have enough information about what it is that Spirit is asking you to do. Like I said, this decision could be anything for any of you. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a job. I don't know if it's a relationship. I don't know if this is physical. I don't know what this is. But whatever the case may be, a lot of you feel like, okay, I don't know enough about this situation. I don't understand why you want me to do this. Spirit, can you just tell me why? And Spirit is saying, no, I can't tell you why. I'm just telling you that it's necessary for your greater good with the high priestess here. Okay? This change is necessary. This change is something that's going to make you turn into the best version of yourself. This change is something that you need, but some of you just don't see it. You don't understand it. You don't understand why Spirit wants you to leave. You like, I've been 19 years at this job. I got 1 year left, and I'm about to get ready to get my retirement, full benefits, and you telling me to leave my job right now and open my own business. Spirit, why do you want me to do that in my 50s? Why are you telling me to do that? Spirit is saying this is going to bring you emotional balance. This is going to bring you, this is like your karma for, let's say you 50 years old and you've just been being a good person. I mean, don't get me wrong, all of us go through something where we probably have a stage in our life when we just don't do right, right? But let's say for the most part in your life, since you've been an adult, you've been a good person. And you just have not reaped what you've sown. Now is the time for you to reap. Your cup overflow. Now is time for your blessings to pour down on you. But some of you have gotten so used to just giving and giving and doing and doing and giving and giving and doing and doing and not getting nothing. Not getting nothing. Not getting nothing. Now you just like, it ain't gonna come back. Like I said, Spirit is urging a lot of us to walk away from the norm. Walk away from things that you're used to. Walk away from things that you think are solid. Walk away from relationships that you think are solid. People you've been with for a long time. Spirit is saying walk away and grab a hold to something that you're not used to. You see this person looking off into the water. Looking off into a land. Traveling. Going somewhere they have never been before. Doing something they've never done before. Being in a relationship they've never been in before. Because you got the Star, another major arcana. Okay? And the star just lets you know, and I've been talking about this for your past, like, what, maybe 3-4 readings, that a lot of you are getting ready to go into some sort of an energy where you're supposed to be well known. People are supposed to know who you are. You're supposed to be somebody whose name is on people's tongues. Even if these people are not fans of yours, they'll know you. They'll be like, oh, yeah, I know who that is. You know how somebody will be like, you know who John Singleton is? You'd be like, nah, but I heard of him. I seen his name on a lot of movies, but you might not have never seen his face before. So it's going to be something like that. Like you're supposed to be known by the masses. You're supposed to be some sort of a person that people know. Okay, and this is why they're forcing this change on a lot of you, because you don't see this vision that Spirit has for you. Whatever they wrote for you in the beginning, you have no idea. You ain't never seen this type of life before. So a lot of y'all is like, I don't know what you're talking about. Who, me? Little old me? Yes. Little old you. Little old me. Yes. Okay. Spirit is saying you're going to have to stand your ground. Some of y'all going to be trying to fight with Spirit when Spirit is like, listen, I need you to change here. Some of y'all going to be like, yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to change. Yeah, I don't want to leave my wife. I don't want to leave my husband. I don't want to leave my job. I don't want to move. I don't want to do that. But we got the Emperor here. Okay, so a lot of this is simply because Spirit is telling you that it's time for you to become the leader of your own life. It's time for you to become the leader of your own self. It's time for you to become the leader of your own energy. There's people right now complaining about their jobs, complaining about gas prices, complaining about this and complaining about that. And Spirit saying, I'm trying to give you authority over all of this stuff. Okay, I'm giving you rights, authority, and ownership over all of your own stuff, but you don't see it with the Ten of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Spirit is saying, don't worry about how we gonna get there, just know we going. Remember when you was a kid and your mama would come and be like, hey, come on y'all, get dressed and get in the car, and you'd be like, okay, like your mama didn't tell you where you was going. You don't know if you supposed to dress in some pants or some shorts, or you going to the pool, the gym, or where you was going. A lot of times they would just say, come on, get in the car, let's go. It's kind of like that. Spirit just came, knocked on your heart. You opened the door and was like, hey, Spirit, what's up? I've been waiting on you. And they're like, hey, pack a bag, we finna go. And you like, well, what am I supposed to be packing? Where are we going? What are we doing? And Spirit like, don't worry about all that. Just grab a bag, you know, put your essentials in it. And you like, well, which essentials? Like, what type of clothes? And they like, no, don't worry about no clothes. Just grab your toothbrush, you know, your hairbrush, your deodorant, you know, your hygiene products, and let's go. I got the rest. You know, when you need some clothes, we'll get you some clothes. When you need, and that's the thing that a lot of you are not used to. It looks like you are just not used to allowing Spirit to take the wheel. Remember back in the day when they used to say, Jesus, take the wheel. Okay, we ain't promoting Jesus over here, but y'all know what I'm talking about, right? That was basically a thing where you're saying, I trust you. I trust you to navigate me where I'm supposed to go. And that's what Spirit is asking of a lot of us right now in this time. They're asking that we trust them. They're asking that we take the bare essentials and let them be the provider. Let them give us the provisions. Let them tell us which way to go. Let them be our navigation system. Trust me. That's what Spirit is asking. And I see that a lot of you are struggling with that. I struggle with that too as a fellow Aries. Of a lot of you guys know us fire signs, especially Aries, can be very hard-headed. So I struggle with that as well, as far as just letting go and letting God, like they used to say. But the universe, she has been very kind to me. She has been very patient and taught me many things on my journey. It was times when I thought of myself as like a peasant, and you know, to look at myself now and see how far I've come and all the struggles and things that I went through. It was times when, you know, that's why I try not to judge people, because it was times when I was on public assistance. It was times when I got food stamps. It was times when I lived in low-income housing. I ain't never lived in nobody's hood now, but I've lived in low-income housing where it was based off of my income. It was times when, you know, I would sell food. This was years ago, many years ago, but I would sell food stamps to, you know, pay my bills. I would hustle. It was times when what I'm basically saying, I've been on both sides of the field. I've been that person that had 3 or 4 cars sitting in a driveway, living in a big, beautiful home with a humongous yard, and had nannies and, you know, landscapers and shit. And I've also been that person that lived in low income and had to get on the bus. So I've been on both sides. You get what I'm saying? So I've learned over time to allow Spirit to do what she does, because Spirit naturally is a nurturer. Spirit naturally is a comforter. Spirit naturally wants what's best for us. A lot of times we get in the way and go and put our 2 cents in of what we learned and what we think we know and all this and all that, and we run around and we screw things up because we think we can do it better than this big fabulous universe that has been doing this for what, trillions of fucking years. So my suggestion to you with this reading that I just did for you, allow spirit to do what she does naturally. She naturally does excuse me, she naturally makes people great. She naturally provides. She naturally shows you the way. She naturally gives you abundance. We fight against those things. You weren't put here to suffer. You weren't put here to fight. You weren't put here to be miserable. You weren't put here to go through depression. You weren't put here to have your mind in a frenzy. You was put here to live comfortably, free off of the land, to enjoy life, do as you please with your free will. And this system is set up for you not to do that. So Spirit is asking you to trust them enough to show you that they are above the laws of the land. They are above man. They can do things that nobody else can do. Okay? So that's the trust that they're. Now I know some of y'all ain't going to be able to do that. But those of you that are, greatness on your journey. Love and light to everybody. Once again, this is Queen. This is New World Tarot. I'm Queen. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll holler at y'all later.